Okay, so we're looking at a sod table on top of a butte there. There's a fire pit inside, and we're going to take a closer look and look at it because it's pretty remarkable. So what we have here is stones of a hearth. It doesn't look like much, but I've definitely know for sure it is. Some has fallen out since the last time I've been here, and there was some charcoal that's in there that's missing as well. But it's definitely old hearth. I'll show you why it's cool here in a second. So what I'm thinking is that these two little islands were actually connected to a more solid foundation, because why would somebody just build a fire pit, you know, right on the edge of that? So much stuff has eroded away that it's just this last little surviving bit. So it's pretty remarkable to think that whoever cooked their meal right there, so much time has passed since. Now, in close proximity to that fire pit are these pile of bones here. Last summer, only just a portion of this was sticking out, but more has since uncovered. And I really believed these to be buffalo or bison. Again, I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on bones, but just my sense is telling me from what was going on around here. Okay, to just add to my theory here is, look at these two sod tables, this one and this one right here. This one's going to disappear really fast. Its grassy top is long gone, unlike that one over there, which will take a little bit longer to deteriorate. But that's what's going to happen, you know. That's what you could see how it kind of disappeared. And like this spot right here, there was probably that on top of it as well, but it has long since eroded. So just kind of remarkable to think. That's what I'm thinking anyways, you know. I don't know, you know, I have no real clue, but that's what kind of makes sense to me. Some people ask me, Jess, how do you find this stuff? Well, I'll show you here. You just got to be really observant. Just look for something that doesn't quite add up. Like this bad boy. Somebody definitely looks like a biface, or they shot flakes right off of it. That's how you can tell, just by being observant. And if we look just a little bit more, in case there's something else around, like maybe this. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm thinking it's either a spear point or an unfinished point or some sort of tool, but you can definitely tell. There's no question about it that somebody's human hands had worked that. There's a lot of rocks in the Badlands, and I had a hunch on these rocks. I thought maybe they'd be a fire-cracked rock or so. Again, maybe there was a sod layer up on top that has since eroded away, and everything that was inside from the old hunt disappeared. But yeah, there we go. We got a point there. I bet you could figure out where it was from by the design. We also have some other tool making materials as well. So yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of something right there, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm almost positive that it's a fire hearth, cooking hearth, and I can just tell right from here that it is. So let's take a closer look at it. So just being very careful not to disturb anything here, but yeah, these are all fire cracked rock, and take a look at that. There's the charcoal layer that it was in, with a couple stones still in place. Again, it's eventually all gonna spill out, but as it sits right now, you can still kind of see where somebody was at one time. Very, very long time ago. Okay, I'm also seeing something up here as well. Again, you can see where the sod layer is peeling back, exposing this really loose, marbly kind of rock. But we got looks like 2 solid charcoal lines and something going on here and a little pile of rocks there, as well as some there. So let's go take a look and see what's going on up there. So again, you can see like the charcoal line coming right through here. And some spots it's stronger than others. And again, it looks like a fire hearth. But that's a little bit closer look. Let's go a little bit further. Got a nice looking flake right here. And I want to show you a classic example of a fire cracked rock. You can actually see all the little micro fractures going on in there from intense heat and pressure. So this has definitely been inside. Okay, there's the little bit of charcoal layer popping through. Over there we got a fire hearth that's spilled out and exposed, but still kind of holding its shape. But I really want you to take a look at this because this is pretty incredible. We have dozens of fine flakes that somebody been doing, even some really delicate flaking from point making or tool making of some sort. And what's even more incredible is we have some still in situ here, even some really fine ones, just tiny and razor sharp. It's really incredible because just think about it, you know, while someone was boiling their dinner, somebody was sitting here and making tools. Just as, like, you know, when we sit around and do delicate work, you know, when we're eating or, you know, whenever. So it's really spectacular, you know, to think that a person was sitting here and, you know, doing their craft, and just unreal, you know, to see this kind of evidence.